Hello and welcome back to Titan. I'm Mick. We're playing Stationeers. Oh. I got stinky food coming out of there. Well, sure, why not? Right now, where are we? Oh, I'm in the greenhouse. That's where I am. I know that. Now my Darga ferns are now thriving. I was giving them too much light, so I've reduced the amount of daylight that they were getting because they were showing as darkness deficient. So when I first spawned in last time, it wasn't telling me, the tablet wasn't telling me that they were actually deficient on anything, but later on in the game I came back and it did say they were darkness deficient. So I've reduced the amount of daytime on the timer for my grow lights, and now they're thriving. And look at them thrive. Thrive? Yes. So they should be pretty ready to replant soon. I'll be getting some more oxygen. I've redone my rice crop. The corn I have picked, I have eaten. I have actually moved upstairs to the Harvies because I've got that populated with CO2 and it is warm and good stuff there. So I can go out there and look at that. We're 25 degrees in here. We're not getting too hot. Now I expect as we go on with this, my power demands are going to go up further and further, and we're going to become more and more reliant on this thing running non-stop. So I may have to do something about that one day, but not today. It's not the last minute yet. We'll be fine. Anyway, we're going good. Now, volatiles are good. 2 megapascals as requested. That is still not going up very much. It's 2.8, but I mean we did burn a lot of it last time to build enough CO2 to fill up the section upstairs. So we're good there. We've still got 10 megapascals. It is still trying pretty hard to cool it all down because it's now very hot in the furnace because we've been burning a lot of stuff to get it there. Right, so we have our upstairs. Now, not much has changed up here. We do have these things running. We have sort of oxygen up here, but that was pretty much expected. Lots of nitrogen, and our CO2 is the same as what we had downstairs, of course. Now, I've put up the rest of the Harvies. Put up my grow lights. Now, my grow lights were a bit hard to fit in, but I needed 6. So I got one there, on there, you, and you. Now I've got the grow light program running here. So I've got the daylight sensor and I've copied the same time scale as what we had downstairs. So this should keep my corn up here growing nicely. I've put in my oven and my can. I should go get some cans now, don't I? Yeah, well, we'll be fine. But I've just got corn planted here. I will bring up other things as we go. So I've got to get the Harvies to work now, and we should be set for food from now on. I won't have to go and manually pick all the stuff. I can just dig everything out down below and just put the oxygen production down there. But today I've got to get the Harvies running, and as we can tell by the flashing icon up the top of the screen, I've got to get away filling my jetpack, which is not full of hydrogen and outdoor crap we've got out there. So I was thinking carbon dioxide or nitrogen. Nitrogen, we've got plenty of nitrogen, so I could use that. Where do I put it? Wow, I don't have enough space to put it there. Put that pipe, put something up in here, and that pipe can go around it. It's not the ideal place to have it there, but until I have a nitrogen circuit running around the place, it's probably what we're going to have to do. So I shall need a canister, a regulator. I think I'm still running the old canister on that, aren't I? Yeah. So, Better switch it on. I don't have another canister ready to go. That's organisation for you. So I shall want one of you. Storage. One of you. And a regulator. When you're ready. And one of them. Right, so I can now switch you on and mince up my rice. And I'll have some more, what do you call it? Charcoal. Yeet and yeet. Probably should think about making some more steel one day too. But hey, not the last minute yet. Yeet. Yeet. Good. Now I do have one of these things which is full of charcoal. You. Aha, look at all that stuff. And now I got some more. I think I'm good for steel for now for quite a while. Right, so I'll let you run down. That's probably good enough. You've run down. Yeah, I want you. I've got pipes. I might make some more pipes. Never have too many more pipes. You, and we'll grab a stack of them. I'll be back. Grab some railing. Yeah. Oh, we're going to get the Harvies going. It's not hurry there. They haven't grown the plants yet. They're not growing. We're good. So we'll need to automate all of them. I do have my Harvey code which can control all of them off the one chip. That'll be handy. Oh, I've got pipes. No rush on the pipes. If I join them into one stack, there's not as many. Now, nitrogen. I'll have to put that into there, move the volume pump over there, hook up the power. You come up there, through there. That'll do. Okay, so I shall need to move those cables out of the way. I shall need to get them out the awkward way. And you shall go over to there. Go. I don't think I had you wired up to anything, so that shouldn't be a biggie. Get onto there. Oh, I want more than one of them. Okay. I had some spare ones. Don't panic. Now, you look up to there. You look up to there. You need to come out of there. Yes, you'll have to hook up to there. I'll have to move that cable. Or not. Have to move you. I can do that. Put you over to there. Oh, solved. You will have to come around that way because I've got to fit my pressure regulator in, which I don't have, and then one length of pipe, and then you, and this pipe can go around it. Right, the pressure regulator in there with a bit of power, and we should be good for our tank. Right, and a dial, of course, because they're cool. Now, I do have my tank and my pressure regulator is what I'm looking for. Oop. Where'd my regulator go? I did make a I did have a regulator. I threw it on the floor. Who does a thing like that? Ridiculous. There we go. Right, so you go up to, do that the easy way perhaps. 15,000. Right. Yoink. I still need me dial though, so I've still got to go get that. Put them away. Now, so that'll be me jetpack taken care of. I can just chuck away this other one, and we should all be good. So our pipe meter. This one. That's all we wanted, isn't it? We're all good. You can probably switch off then. Now, that's fine. Yeah, it's just temporary, but it'll probably stay there from now on. So you are nitrogen, nitrogen, nitrogen. Oops. There we go. Nitrogen. And I can paint that in the other hand, can't I? No? Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Now, I should probably grab another one of those tanks, shouldn't I? Yep. Because I don't want to accidentally swap it with the green one I've got there, or that'll go bad. So, give me a canister. Now, one more of them. That'll do nicely. Which means this one should probably be gone. Bye-bye.
Jetpack critical.
They're all good. 2. Yeah. 2 iron is 2 iron, I guess. Well, that was worth it. In the pile with you. You good? You good? And there's still plenty of carbon dioxide. So, you there we go. I can now get my better jetpack. There we go. Shut up, alarm, I've fixed it. Now we can look at our Harvies. Now we are all cabled up. Our grow lights are growing. Everybody is happy to be in light. Yeah. Nice, now I need my Harvey code. Oh, I've got to name them all, don't I? Okie dokie then. Yeah, well, I can put in some floors. That might be a good start. I'll probably paint the floors so it's not quite as sterile. My vending machine. I had that all set up. Where are we? Vending machine. You go into there. Aha! Got water. I think we're all good. New pollutants, we're all good. Right. Well, I mean, they're all planted there, so hopefully they're all good. Right, so you are going to be my Harvey. Harvey. Housing, you are the, well, you pretty much just got the greenhouse controller. You pretty much just got the grow lights and that's all at the moment. I don't really need to control much else, do I? I might get something to sort out the seeds. I'm probably not going to put up any chutes to try and restock these. I can do that by hand. Anyway, so we want to... I probably need to put up a poop repository somewhere. Right, so we want you... I've already got a chip in there. Hold that for a minute. I'll be back. Clear. So give me a library. I can get my... go into the library. I can get my Harvey controller. Go. My Harvey 500. Right, I'm calling him just Harvey set. Rightio. So we want to get seeds. We do, so I'll change that to a 0 for a yes. I want to use fertilizer. Yes, we do, so I'll use that for a 1. It'll just wait until fertilizer has been put in there before it plants. So that should be it. Confirm that. Export you. So now it's got to name them all. So you are Harvey set. Might just copy that. Harvey set 1. 1. 2. This could take a while. 2. 18. Right. That should have them all named. So now I have 18 sets. So if I put in 1, 2, 3, 4 more of them. 13, 14, 15, 16. That was 18. Try again. 17 and 18. Got my Harveys. Export you. And chuck you into there. Now, what was it I needed? I didn't need to hook any pins up. Right. Well, rock and roll then. Now, they should do grand total of nothing. See what that does for me, power consumption. Haha. Dupe, 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 and dupe. Rightio, and me switch you on. Okay, we have our Harvies up and running. Oh, and a clean jetpack, so I can just fly up there and put the roof on. Well, I'm bored with roofing. Right, now I need to get probably get a coat of paint on the floors. Now we do have a new tool for painting. We have a not a floor painting device, a paint gun. I might as well give it a try out here. So let's have a go. Comes out of here. It is a spray gun. And push the right button. You. Right. Now I believe we just got to push the button. We put cans into it. Just a can, we don't need batteries, that's alright. Now, floor in here. Let's make them feel at home like they've got our water. Now I should be... I gotta switch it on, okay. Oh, yeah, that is much quicker. There's no delay on it. You just push the button and that's it. It's painted. Whoa, nice. Nicely done. Okay, well, that's that painted. Nice. Okay, so that's all done and tidy. We've got the kitchen in here. We've got our chips in. I need some more roof. But that is pretty much that room done. We're just going to wait for it to grow plants. So you need some more ferns. I'll put some darker ferns up here as well. Or some flowers. I can't get flowers anymore. I don't know if they're disappearing from the game or whether I just never found them. But anyway. I have to get a junk rocket. But the only way you can get flowers now. But I'll have to get some of them, make a nice shrubbery. You're good to go. No. Oh, there's some. Nice. Nope. Not quite. Well, we got some. There we go. Almost doubled our garden on darker ferns. So we shall allow them to keep going. Yeah, anyway, that's about it for in there. Now I need to get some more steel sheets. And we're not getting too hot in here. We're still good. We're still good. Amy, you've come back. I'll set you back to work then. Oh, that's right. I found you in the I found you. Didn't notice it until after I'd finished recording them, but Amy actually managed to get inside here. Somehow magicked her way through the wall. But I can probably still get you back to work. You reset your chip. And reset your chip. And go get him, girl. That's the spirit. Now, yeah, the steel sheets. That's what I was going to do. I'm focused. We might want to try and get some set up a new control room a little. No, I don't have any more steel sheets apart from these ones. Apart from these ones, there's none at all. Yep. Let's solve that problem. Right. Nice. Okay, so up here, I might want to put in some like living quarters or something. Yeah. You. I'd like to put up an alarm system because we can put up, we do have these sound alerts on the helmets now, so I can put up a logic transmitter and connect that to my suit, and I can put sound alerts in whenever we got something wrong. So I'll need to hook up alarms on things. So what do I need alarms on? I have power chip. So you are generator. You Stirling engine, pressure regulator, Stirling pump. You do not have any spare pins, do you? Get rid of the display. That doesn't really know. I want an alarm for the power to tell me when there's low power for any particular reason. You are the furnace, that one. You probably want to tell me when that one has low CO2. Okay. Right, so what I'd like to do with this one is I'll put up some memories on there to work as the alarms. Now I'd like to be able to maybe set off a light and a voice alert. So I'll need a what they call logic. A logic transmitter. If I hook this lot to the main power line, I can put this just about anywhere in the base. So I might put it upstairs. That away. Now I will put the alarms in here. So you we'll need cable. Which I have right. Yeah. Wee. Now if I put you into that, that's not what I wanted. That's not going to work either. Here we go. Put you into there. Now I can call you. Sort out everything. Now I have got everything. That's all right. Don't panic. I shall call no. I shall call you power alarm. Oh, I don't have anything to hook it up to, do I? What are you? You have gas mixer, pipe and volume pump. No device, no device. Okay, so I might put the display onto you. You're sort of carrying the power. Yeah. Right. So let's grab you, import you. Now we shall remove the display, and we shall change you to the alarm. Right, so we are just changing where we put the display on, which is just you there. Bye-bye display. Okay, so we are going to want to say if the battery is charging, we might say if it comes to here. If it gets to here and switches on the GFG, we know something's gone wrong with the Stirling engine. So we can say on here, if it has switched on, which is over here, we can save. So if it has switched on the GFG, I'll need to change that to a 4 now because I put in another line. So we skip 4 lines. We shall save alarm setting. Right, I shall want a sound alert. And we shall have a low power, temperature, pollutants, alarms, danger, warning, power low. I do have a power low. Okay, so we'll give it a 23. Can I give it a light as well? If I join them together and sort of do a light colour and a 23, so it'll be 2 red light. Red light's a 4, isn't it? Oh, sorry, spell it wrong. Red's a 4. Okay, so if I say we set our alarm to, I've forgotten what it was already. Sound alert. It was power low 23, so 423. 423, which will be a low power, and it can stay as a low power until it switches the GFG off. So 4. Yeah. Copy you to there, back to 0. If I'm going to put a light there, I put one back to colour, green, 2. So if I put the alarm back to 200, export, it's reading 200. Right, so now I just got to switch that to the memory because it's currently looking at the display. You off, and we want the display is the alarm, power alarm. Here we go. You on, you are now 200. Now I'll put the display onto this one here. Well, it'll need a battery as well, won't it? Oh, okay. I shall read the battery and the display. Okay, so you are battery and display D3, D4. Okay. Battery D. Yes. D3. And this display D4. And I can just put into there anyway. It goes all the way through, so I can just add this in anywhere. So load into R0 from the battery, the ratio. We shall multiply that by 100 to make it, well, out of 100. And save display setting 0. That should be all we have to do on that one. So export you, boop, and we're back. Good. Right, so now I should be able to read anywhere off that power cable there. I should be able to read if the power alarm is, well, whatever it is. So I'll need a control panel in our, that's outside. We'll need a control panel in our control room. I might pull out those windows and put in a control panel. So I might move those things into the middle and adjust that. I might just put them all over it now so I can pull the whole lot out. Now, I did have some lights. I made some lights from in here. I know I made lights. See, there's lights. There they are. No windows is just wrong. So I'll put in some LEDs. We can change colour on them. Like, whoa. Let's turn that jetpack down a little bit, shall we? Where's that one? That might be a bit easier. There we go. Not going to kill myself on that one now. Yeah, that'll do. Eat. Now, hook that up to main power, which is just over there. And looking pretty ugly, but it'll do for now. I'll probably need some more cables. Yeah. Rightio, cables. You can make me some, guess what, cables. Just a stack of them will be good. So now I'll need a chip that's on the main power cable, which was you guys. I could put one on here. It'll have to be on the main power. I can borrow you. And by borrow, I mean take and not give back. You will need to be on the main power cable as well. Yeah, I'm not going to bump my head on that. That'll be fine. I can hook that up to my suit. I shall need some signs. My signs come from you. Whoops. Sign. Grab me some of them. Thank you. You. Yep, lights in the way. That'll be fine. I need to hook up one data port. I don't know why it's got 3 data ports on it. You only need the same. I think you only need to connect one of them. Well, one of them seems to work. You and oh, nice aim. That'll be covered up now. Ah, dear. I'll say that one will be covered up by roof panels. The Department of OCD will never have to know. They always know. Some lights would be nice too. Yep. Right, now you shall be our power alarm. Power. Cool. And I needed one more of these things to hook that up. Yoink. Now, this one connects to moi. That one. To the hard suit, which will be me. So I'll need to rename you as well. Now, alarm. Right, so that's the same name as the chip. Because I will be calling them by our load batch name command. Do I have a chip in the computer, don't I? I do. Right, so I shall need to probably push all of these to the stack. So well, it'll be pretty short list at the moment. Push hash power alarm. Whoop. And that's pretty much all I have at the moment, isn't it? And push 0 to let it know it's the end of the list. I can add in more alarms there as we go. Okay, so I'll need to read the alarms. So, right, so I will need the alarms I'll read by a load batch. The lights I'll get by a save batch. I'll need to know the logic transmitter. So alias ASAL, try again. That's the transmitter. Oh God, not even close. To D0. TRANS. Transmitter. Right, to D0. That should be the only one to do. Now, I could put klaxon sirens on there. I may do that at a later stage, but not just yet. So, define LED 1, 2 LED U point and find memory U U. So we'll need to know them for the load batch names. So first thing we shall have to do, I'll need to count the alarm, pull it from the stack. Rush. So start. I shall have a reset as well. So reset, we shall move. Stack pointer is a 0. No, we'll make it 1. No, I will make it 0. Here we go. So first thing, we have a yield. We shall add stack pointer is stack pointer plus 1. To advance our stack pointer, we shall look what is in the stack. So peak 0. So load whatever's in the stack, which will be power alarm, and pop that into R0. We shall say branch equal to 0. R0 equals 0. It means it's got to the end of the stack, so we shall go back up to reset. Right, there's only 1 in there at the moment, so it won't do much. Sets it to 0, increases it, checks power alarm, will do whatever it has to do. Next time it comes through, it'll increase it again, it'll find 0, and it'll go back to there and reset it. As I say, there's only 1 at the moment there, but as we get more and more in there, it'll make more sense. Right, so we've got that there. That is getting the power alarm from there. So now pretty much all we want to do is load batch named into R0. The device hash, which will be the memory, MEMORY. Our name hash will be is R0, because we've loaded our name hash into R0 there. Our logic type shall be the setting, and our batch mode will be, well, that doesn't really matter because they're all the same. I shall grab a maximum for no particular reason. Now I shall save to the DB setting R0 just to make sure we are getting it. Jump to the start. Export you into there. Okay, well, we're not doing anything yet. So 200. So we have read it in there. So that's all right. And I didn't use a logic transmitter, so that's why it didn't throw me an error. So we've read it in there. So we shall now have to parse that out into an alert. So I shall need to the mod. That's the one, isn't it? So R1 shall equal the R0 divided by 100. Well, it's what mod does is it divides it by 100 and gives the remainder. So our 200 will be divided by is 2, and the remainder is 0. So R1 should now be a 0. And that is what goes in our sound alert, which we can alias there. Alias Sound to R10. I'll put it in there. So we'll call that sound. Right, well, so if we've got that, so now that should just be 200. So now we want to get the colour of the light. So we want to reduce that to 2. So I shall divide R0 equals R0 divided by 100 and get rid of the remainder. So truncate that. Right. So it's currently 200, so we divide by 100 and cut off any remainder. If it did have an alert on this, so like 207 or something like that, it'll give 2.07. Truncate will just take it back to 2. So I should be able to save a batch named the LED name hash. Oh crap, which I've just reused, haven't I? I've overwritten it. So let's call that alarm. Let's see, alarm to 11. Instead of just reusing it. So we shall peak alarm. So there, check the alarm. B, you're the alarm. That can all be R0. Yep, that'll be fine. So back to the alarm on that one. We are looking at the logic type, saving the color to R0. So if we export you, oh, and we have a green light. Yes, that might make it easier to see in the dark. Okay, so that is reading the 2 from the alarm and putting the color on there. So I now need to get the alert. So I shall. Sound alert, isn't it? So that goes to the transmitter. So we want to sound. We've got the sound, so save to the transmitter. Sound alert. Sound. Export that. Oh, and I better put the transmitter on there, hadn't I? Logic transmitter. Oh, there's no alarm. Yep. So if I put an alarm on there, let's just get another one. I'll probably just put one up for a test. That might be a better way of doing it than running the real thing. So we shall have another one that we would call, we should call you, test alarm. And just so I don't forget, that's a test. Not alerting you about a test. And test alarm. Right. So we should put up their power alarm. You to test alarm. Export that. Oh, because I've not put anything in there. So that should be changing between 200 and 0, which it is. Now I grab the thing I've got in my hand. So if I put that to a 100, should change color to color? Oh, to grey. Yeah, that could be grey. Grab a 500 then, shall we? Okay, so that's reading that. Yep. So if we say 501 for a 1 alarm, whatever that is. That's definitely it. What was the other one? 23 was low power, wasn't it?
Power low. Power low. Power low. Power low. Power low.
Well, that's not going to get irritating at all.
Power low. Power low. Power low. Power low. Power low.
Can't see that being irritating. Maybe if we don't do it every loop. If we wait 10 loops before we actually say the alarm sound. So we're reading the sound. And we should run a counter. How we do that? So if I run a counter that will, it's just going through here, baby. Each time it resets, it can count up one. And only when that is a multiple of 10 does it actually say anything. So if we alias a timer to R12, I can say add, I'll probably reset it up here. So whoops, move timer 0. I say here add timer equals timer plus 1. So we come down here, we can say, so we picked up our sound. We can say in the main loop, if the mod of the timer is yes. So we say here, once again, a mod R0 equals timer mod 10. So if it is a multiple of 10, that'll be 0. So we say branch not equal to 0, branch relative not equal to 0. So if it's not a multiple of 10, R0, just skip the next line. Right, if it is a multiple of 10, then we can play the sound. If I get that out of there and put that up there. Right, so now it should only do it once every 10 times through. So it figures out what the sound is, stores it in sound. If it's time to make an announcement, make the announcement. So, export you into there. No errors. I should now be able to put you up to our 23. Why did you stutter?
Power low.
Okay. It does take a while to get through it, doesn't it?
Tank caution.
Power low.
Now I've got 2 people nagging me. That's fantastic. Well, that's not too bad. Right, so now, when that other one does go to the right alarm, it should put out an announcement. It should change that light to whatever we had. That green light should go red. And it should give me a power low warning. Green light. Excellent. So I have my alarm. Well, I have one alarm for the base. Got me Harvies going. They haven't picked anything yet, but they'll get there. Corn's coming along. We're doing all right. Little bit of an alarm. Whoop. Whoop. Nope. Down the hole. There we go. Yeah, well, that doesn't seem like much of an accomplishment, this one, does it? I got a tank filler up for me jetpack. Well, I'm really struggling to find an announcement that I want to make, aren't I? So yeah, I could probably put an alarm on that thing for when it gets cold, because yeah, just in case it blows up that thing again. That does go to 100, so when will I put out that alarm? So when the furnace, if the furnace keeps, well, if the furnace runs really low on temperature or CO2, it should probably put out an alarm. Well, I'll think about that as we go. If any of your filters run out, you should put out an alarm too, probably. Yeah. If the water runs out, that should put out an alarm. I'm going to need a bigger alarm board. Anyway, oh, I got some pumpkins to pick. I got some of these things to pick. Ha ha ha. How did my oxygen go now that I've expanded the ferns? Yep. Focused. Did I gain oxygen? Oh, yes I did. Quite nicely. Nice. You are now struggling. But we're 26 degrees in here, so we're not overheating in here as yet. And oxygen's coming along. Well, plants, I'll pick them. I shall have a think about the alarms that we're going to do up there. Probably a bit of think about what we're going to do upstairs. Put some furniture out, perhaps. But we're looking pretty good as we're doing now. So that'll do us for today. Till next time, happy building. See ya.